Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P24B9 indicates a malfunction in the EVAP, Evaporative Emission Control Leak Check Module's absolute pressure sensor. This condition suggests that the voltage signal generated by the sensor is either out of range or not performing as expected. The EVAP system's primary responsibility is to capture fuel vapors from the gas tank and prevent them from escaping into the atmosphere, thus minimizing environmental impact. The sensor usually measures the pressure changes within the EVAP system, which can be affected by faulty components or blockages within the system. In this case, troubleshooting will focus on checking the sensor as well as ensuring the proper functioning of all related components. The next slides will outline the specific diagnosis, including symptoms, possible causes, and step-by-step troubleshooting procedures. The EVAP Leak Check Module is crucial for monitoring and verifying the integrity of the evaporative system by checking for leaks. It utilizes an absolute pressure sensor to measure changes in pressure within the EVAP system, ensuring that no fuel vapors escape. This sensor is typically located near the EVAP canister, which is usually positioned in the rear section of the vehicle, often near the fuel tank. The module works by detecting pressure changes when the EVAP system is tested, indicating whether it is sealed properly or if there are leaks present. The correct functioning of this sensor is vital. If it fails or produces erroneous readings, it can trigger the DTC P24B9 as a warning sign of potential system issues. Proper understanding of its role ensures effective diagnosis and potential repairs are performed accurately. Several factors can cause the DTC P24B9 to trigger. A common issue is a blockage in the EVAP leak check module's drain hose, which can prevent proper pressure readings. If there is a physical obstruction in this hose or the EVAP canister filter, it compromises the system's ability to function correctly. Another potential cause could be a faulty pressure sensor itself. This may result from manufacturing defects, wear and tear, or external damage. Additionally, poor electrical connections at the EVAP leak check module or the powertrain control module, PCM, can contribute to performance issues. Ensuring clear pathways and functional components are essential in eliminating these potential causes before moving on to more complicated repairs. Proper diagnosis will help in addressing the issue at its source. Symptoms associated with DTC P24B9 often begin with the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard. This warning signifies that there is a problem within the EVAP system that requires attention. Drivers might experience drivability issues that manifest as rough idling, engine hesitation, or even reduced fuel efficiency, depending on how severely the EVAP system's functionality is affected. Additionally, for owners living in regions with strict emissions regulations, such issues may result in a failed emissions test. It's essential to address this diagnostic trouble code promptly to prevent further complications or costly repairs in the future. Monitoring these symptoms can provide crucial information on the state of the vehicle's EVAP system. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P24B9 involves checking the EVAP leak check module and the EVAP canister filter for any blockage. This requires removing these components to inspect hoses and filters visually. A blockage in the hoses can inhibit the proper flow of vapors, leading to erroneous pressure readings, which may trigger the code. This step is crucial as it not only helps ascertain if there is an obstruction, but allows for immediate correction if any issues are found, either by clearing the blockage or replacing damaged parts. If the parts are found to be intact and functioning correctly, the technician can move on to the verification process outlined in the next step. Addressing any physical obstructions at this stage is critical to prevent future errors. In the second step of troubleshooting, the technician must turn the vehicle ignition to the on position without starting the engine. This action powers the vehicle's electronic systems, enabling the use of the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS, to clear any stored DTCs. After clearing the DTC P24B9, the technician should turn the vehicle off, then back on to refresh the system and ensure it is accurately reading the data. The next step involves checking for any pending or confirmed DTCs using the HDS. If DTC P24B9 reappears, it confirms that there is indeed an issue that requires further investigation. If it does not return, the system may have had an intermittent failure, pointing to potential issues with connections or terminals instead of a direct component failure. Once repairs have been made, it is essential to conduct a final verification to ensure that the issue has been resolved. This involves confirming that the repairs address the root cause of DTC P24B9 and that the system is functioning as designed. A road test should be performed under the same conditions that previously triggered the fault to validate the repairs. During this test, the technician should monitor the vehicle's performance closely for any signs of the return of the check engine light or related symptoms. If everything operates normally without the reoccurrence of the DTC, then the vehicle can be deemed repaired. Maintaining accurate records of the diagnosis and repairs is also critical for future reference and accountability. To prevent future occurrences of DTC P24B9, routine preventive maintenance on the EVAP system is highly recommended. Technicians and vehicle owners should schedule regular inspections, focusing on hose integrity, the condition of filters, and ensuring that all components are sealed properly. Additionally, periodic leak checks can help catch potential issues early before they escalate into more significant problems that require extensive repairs. Keeping an eye on potential areas of wear, especially concerning hoses and electrical connections, ensures a long-lasting and efficient operation of the vehicle's EVAP system. Moreover, staying informed about the specific maintenance guidelines related to the Honda CRV will further enhance the reliability of the system. In conclusion, understanding DTC P24B9 and its implications is essential for both technicians and Honda CRV owners. This diagnostic trouble code signifies a potential issue in the EVAP leak check module that requires careful investigation. Following the outlined troubleshooting steps methodically ensures accurate diagnosis and effective repairs, thus restoring functionality to the system. Regular preventive maintenance plays a key role in avoiding similar issues in the future, reinforcing the overall health of the vehicle. By adhering to these guidelines and remaining vigilant about any symptoms or warning signs, owners can maintain their Honda CRV in optimal condition, promoting longevity and reliability. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.